Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Cynonthechat. My name is Cyn. So today I want to do a quick video on this Nicki Minaj versus Wendy Williams fiasco. Also, I want to touch on Armon Wiggins. Excuse me, let me adjust. Armon Wiggins and Tasha K, right? Briefly on them. Anyway, so Nicki Minaj went on this rant about Wendy Williams. And you know what? Rightfully so, right? Because one would think, Wendy Williams at this point, with all the shit that's going on with your dirtbag ass husband, that you will calm the fuck down about talking about other people's relationships and husbands and whatnot. You are not in a place to be throwing dirt or shade on other people's relationship when your marriage is in complete fucking shambles, okay? With all the shit that came out about your dirty ass husband, okay, this motherfucker had a baby on you, and you got the audacity to sit there and come on your show and trash the next person's relationship and the next woman's husband. Come on, Wendy. Come on. Like, at some point, you gotta chill. You gotta chill. Come on, fam. Like, so Nicki went ham after she heard Wendy Williams talking about her husband once again and his past convictions, his prior convictions. And Nicki Minaj said, yeah, you know what? He did time for that, whatever that sexual assault, whatever that was. And the girl was trying to recant her statement. Now, how many times, and when you're in the hood or wherever you are, you hear that happening often. People girls, put fake charges on people and all types of shit for whatever reason. You hear that shit a lot. I believe her, right? So anyway, not only that, like, you can't just keep bringing up somebody's past and like be shady or whatever for ratings, for clickbait, for views, to get a reaction. Like, come on, that shit is whack. Like, you was a cokehead. You was on coke back in the day. Your husband been cheating on you forever. Okay? It was even alleged on Tasha K show that he was even fucking a dude on you. Okay? So, like, and he's sitting there running around with a whole nother woman and a whole nother brand new baby. Like, so Nicki Minaj is in the right. Like, and you know what? Like, I could tell she didn't really want to go ham on Wendy. But because I think most people are sympathetic with Wendy Williams and her situation. Because as a woman, when you see another woman go through some shit like that like, you sympathize with them. Like, a decent human being sympathizes with the next woman when they see that they go through something like what she went through with her husband. But she had to. Nicki had to clap back. Like, Nicki had to say something back to this woman because that's her husband at the end of the day, and you got to defend yours. You got to defend your situation, and you got to defend your husband. Right? I mean, what do y'all think? Is Wendy out of pocket? Like, is Wendy in a position right now to talk about anybody's husband or anybody's relationship? Truthfully, like, she's just asking for it. She's asking for it at this point. So then what I think is interesting is that Nicki went and called up Tasha K. Tasha K played the conversation on her show. This was smart. This was strategic on Nicki's part because Tasha K has this lawsuit going on with Cardi B, who is Nicki's nemesis. And Tasha K really has this thing where she's called Wendy Williams out a bunch of times on her show. All right. So that was smart on Nicki's part. And Tasha K is going to get a bunch of people following her on behalf of Nicki, shouting her out and putting her Instagram and all of that out on Queen Radio. Like, she's going to get tons of followers for that. So she was doing her solid. And also Nicki sees Tasha K as someone who could come up for Wendy's spot is how I look at it. Right? Because they both pretty much do the same thing, So that was smart on Nicki's part. However, who I feel bad for out of this is Armon Wiggins, because Armon Wiggins Armon loves Nicki Minaj, and he's always rooting for Nicki Minaj. Now, I don't know that Nicki Minaj knows who Armon is, right? But, and I don't think this was, and if she does, I don't think this was anything personal towards him. And the reason I say this is because Armon was on his show. He looked a little hurt. He looked a little hurt about Tasha K talking to Nicki Minaj, or the fact that Nicki Minaj reached out to Tasha K. He looked a little hurt by that. He looked a little beat. I'm not gonna lie, he looked a little sad. And then he said, I'm just gonna say this, that I like Nicki Minaj as a musician, and that is it. That's all I'm gonna say. So now kind of saying like, well, he doesn't care for her as a person. So I don't know if they've ever had any communication in the background or anything like that. But I don't think that he should take it personal, because this is something just strictly strategic on Nicki's part. Because it's kind of like killing two birds with one stone. Cardi and Wendy, both whom have in common, both whom have Tasha K in common as kind of an enemy, you know what I mean? So someone who speaks against them, you know. So I think that's all that was about. And hopefully, you know, Nicki will show Armon some love. I really like Armon Wiggins, so, but I hate to see him down and like his reactions to everything. Like, he is showing that he is letting a lot of the BS get to him. And hopefully, like I said in my last video about Armon and Tasha K, hopefully Armon can recompose himself. You know, he has to maintain his composure. Some shit you just got to let roll off. And I know that's easier said than done, but you know, it just doesn't, it's not a good look for him. You just got to roll with the punches, keep it moving. Now he's blasting his moderators and things like that, or ex-moderators. And it just looks like he has sensitive skin right now and everything is getting to him, which he is a human being. But that's my take on it. What do you guys think about all of this? What do you guys think about Wendy and Nicki? You know, does Wendy need to chill out? Was Nicki in the right? I think Nicki was definitely in the right. And I'm going to be tuned in next week to hear her and Tasha K on the show, because they are going to be throwing some major shade on that show against Cardi and Wendy, both, guarantee. So I'm here for it. I'm going to be tuned in. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Comment, like, subscribe, send on the chat, show me some love, and I'm out.